We are back with Dr. Mark Cairns with Cone Health Orthocare. We are talking about the best ways to treat and prevent golf injuries. So we'll start here. What are some do's and don'ts that people may not have thought about when it comes to being on the golf course that of course could result in those injuries?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, golf is a great game. You want to enjoy yourself. You don't have to be a great golfer to enjoy it, but you should take care when you're going to the golf course. We talked about some things earlier. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you get there in plenty of time. Make sure you stay within yourself, knowing what type of golfer you are, not trying to do too much. Um, be aware of your golf bag, for example, and understanding what's in your golf bag can make for a long round if it's very heavy and there's lots of unnecessary items in there. That can make things a little bit harder for you as the day wears on. In terms of what not to do, just be careful. Respect the course. Don't try and do too much. We talked about over swinging a little bit before. Um, just be careful. Make sure that you're prepared and you're loosening up. You don't want to start out too quickly. Making some big swings right off the bat can certainly lead to injuries before you have a chance to really get onto the course and enjoy yourself. And just enjoy being out there with friends or family, or whoever you're playing with.
And of course it is summer, so the heat is a concern when playing golf or as a spectator this time of year. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, the temperatures right now, they're certainly very hot. And one thing that you may lose sight of on a golf course, unless you're spending a lot of time in the woods, but it's very wide open. So you're going to be in the sun almost exclusively. So you need to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. It's not uncommon to enjoy yourself, but I would recommend you don't indulge too much when you're on the course. Most courses are very good about providing fresh water, so take a jug with you. Make sure that if you get a chance to step out of the sun, you're doing that. But I can't say it enough. You got to make sure that you're protecting yourself, drinking water. Obviously, it can affect your game, can affect your health overall. But there are some health concerns too, spending a lot of time in that sun and not consuming enough water.
Absolutely. Now, we've talked about how to prevent injuries, but what are the health benefits of playing golf?
I think there are many. I mean, it's a very enjoyable game. I enjoy it thoroughly. Um, for one, there's a social aspect. So you're playing with other people almost all the time. Most of the time, you know the people that you're playing with, but not all the time. Um, whether you're walking or riding, I think that there's some cardiovascular benefits for those who might be a little bit concerned about walking a whole course, especially if you're spraying the ball all over the course. You might consider walking 9 holes and then maybe driving 9 holes, and there's still some benefit there. Um, the golf course is not flat, so if you're walking, you're going to be up and down hills. So you need to be careful. But there's also a great deal of benefit to walking up and down the hills. And of course, you're going to be outside. You're going to be enjoying yourself. You can get too much sun. You need to protect yourself from the sun. But there are some benefits, obviously, of being in the sun and vitamin D and making sure that you're protecting yourself.
Yeah. For someone who wants to start golfing to enjoy those health benefits and have fun, what advice do you have to get started?
Well, that's another really good thing about golf is it's never too late to start. Most courses do a very good job of promoting junior golf or taking your kids out. That's a good place to start. A lot of the golf courses have days where you can learn and test out new equipment. So really, all you have to do is contact a local golf course, and they can let you know what types of free or relatively cheap events are upcoming, and that can allow you to get your foot in the door, so to speak, and start with a round of golf. For those interested in trying to take care of themselves as they golf more, Cone Health Sagewell Health and Fitness has an upcoming program. You can get more information on Sagewell Fitness, but what it is, it's a golf stretch and strength clinic. It's going to take place on September 7th, and I believe this is a free event, and this is a good opportunity to get out there, learn some very specific activities, very specific exercises that can improve your strength and range of motion and help prevent the pain and the injuries that we've been discussing today.
I love that. Great. Thank you so much. Remember, if you missed our conversation, you can find the entire interview on our website, WFMYnews2.com. Let's toss it to Tim.